Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here to be talking about The Northman. Now, The Northman is this film by Robert Egerts, and he's done such lovely films as The Witch and The Lighthouse. And I haven't really been able to see any of those movies, so this is my first film I've seen from him. And this film takes place around the late 800 AD era, so it's a really old period piece type of movie. And the main character is Prince Almith, I believe if I pronounced that right, who is on the verge of becoming a king for his land and people, where during the process of almost getting there, he witnessed his father being brutally murdered by his uncle, and then his uncle kidnaps his mom, and he runs away vowing vengeance and to redeem his father and all that. But then 2 decades later pass, and you see he's in a Viking village. He's in a Viking group, and when he gets this prophecy, basically seeing this lady with like black stuff coming out of her eyes, it's pretty creepy. He vows to once again go back and fulfill his words of vengeance and all that good stuff. So when going to see this movie, it looked really interesting because I'm always interested in these type of movies. I'm interested in really seeing any type of movie, but this just seemed like it was getting some good praise, and not a lot of people I hear were checking it out. So I wanted to go support it and see if it's any good, which I know a lot of my friends and all, like on Twitter and stuff, people that talk, they love this movie, but this movie's really bad. And there's a lot of reasons why, but I'll just go into the basics of it. So first off, I go in there, and as I expected, it was just me, the person I went with, which was my dad, and some random dude in the theater. So it was only like 3 or 4 of us. We're watching it, and there's moments that are so weird and so uncomfortable, and it just makes no sense. Like, I'll give you an example. So you would expect from one of these movies, from the description I told you, that it's going to be a revenge tale, an epic period piece. It's going to be really enthralling to watch. But you have moments where one of the rituals that they're doing is the dad leads his son into a cave. They're almost naked. They're on their fours, all 4, hands and legs, barking like dogs and growling at each other. They're like, "Arr!" And they're drinking and eating water, gross water stuff. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what? And it's zooming in, doing all this type of stuff. There's lots of artistic stuff in this movie that really drags it down, and that has to do with the director, because the director, a lot of people that complain, because I hear that The Witch and all, from general audiences, they thought those movies weren't the best, and they didn't make that much money. So this director, how he does his movies, it seems like, is he does this weird, out there type of artistic choices, which appease critics and people that are in the film, but for like normal, average movie-going audiences, no one likes that type of nonsense. And I'm in the movies. I love this type of stuff. But a lot of this stuff had me scratching my head and, feeling uncomfortable, like, what am I watching here? It just makes no sense. And it felt like a lot of it, because the movie's 2.5 hours around that time, and a lot of this nonsense should have been taken out, and it just felt like a fever dream in some aspects. Like, some of the stuff just felt really bizarre, didn't feel like it meshed. Now, there are some fight sequences, not that many, unfortunately, but there are some, like the one at the end, this one in this field. It looks like basically 3-on-3, doing a sports game or whatever. Stuff like that was pretty cool. There's this Viking raid at the beginning, and like stuff like that. The action all is pretty well done. The production design looks great, and I hear the budget was around $70 million, which they're gonna lose money on this movie probably, because it's not doing well enough to financially support that. But along with the costume design, production design, and the set pieces and stuff, it all looks really good. The performances they range from being pretty interesting to pretty cringy, I'm not gonna lie to you. And it was a really entertaining movie in those aspects, but a lot of the stuff I just can't I just can't be like it was a good movie, because of a lot of the awkward, cringy moments that just drag the movie down for me. And by the end of it, it just felt like, wait a minute, this just reminds me of like Hamlet or something from a Shakespeare novel, which I don't want to say. I think this was the guy being like, this is an original idea and all that. I think he based it off of something, but it just seems like we've seen this type of stuff done before and to a better effect. But again, that's all I had to say about the Northman. Again, really unfortunate because I thought this movie was going to be really great, and a lot of people, critic-wise and all, love it. But I have to stick with the casual moviegoer and this one. I just felt like I wasted my time watching this. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. It means so much to me. And if you want to hit the bell as well to get notified on when I upload, and subscribe, that would be great. And comment down below, please. And did you guys see this movie? And if so, did you think it was weird, or what did we just sit through? But again, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.